Home Remedies for Attention Deficit Disorder, presented by MrsRx.com. ADD or attention deficit disorder is usually a condition children suffer from. It stems from an imbalance in the brain's natural chemicals and basically could really affect the child's ability to learn and pay attention to tasks at hand. As you might have already heard, the medication prescribed for this disorder has dire side effects that you don't want your child to suffer. You might want to consider turning to natural remedies for attention deficit disorder instead. What is ADD? ADD, also known as attention deficit disorder, have three different types. There's inattentive, hyperactive impulsive, and combined, the most common type. Keep in mind that you shouldn't play psychologist and diagnose your own child with this disorder. Psychiatric evaluation is required to confirm that your child really does suffer from ADD. Symptoms for attention deficit disorder show before the age of 7. Symptoms of ADD. Symptoms for ADD depend on its three categories. These three categories also turn out to be symptoms themselves. These symptoms usually manifest when the child is put in a socially or mentally challenging situation. The most common setting for symptoms of inattention ADD is in school. The three categories, symptoms, are as follows. Impulsivity. Frequent interruption of anything in class. Conversing with others at inconvenient or inappropriate times. General impatience for anything in school. General difficulty to wait for their turn to respond. Difficulty waiting for their turn in anything. Inattention. Very easily distracted. Very disorganized schoolwork. Multiple unfinished schoolwork. Frequent procrastination. A general lack of interest in school topics and activities. Hyperactivity. Excessive fidgeting. Trouble sitting still when it's time for listening to the teacher or for desk activities. Getting up from their seat a lot and walking around. Excessive climbing, talking, and running around when it's not time for play. General difficulty with quiet activities and keeping quiet. How to prevent ADD? This disorder might come from a brain chemical imbalance, but there are certain measures that you can take to prevent the symptoms from getting any worse, if your child suffers from it already. Limiting their sugar intake in general might help with the child's hyperactivity. A good amount of omega-3 fatty acids might also help with your child's chemical imbalance. As you might know, this fatty acid is found in fish. Encourage your child to eat high fiber, low sugar, and healthy food. Making the food colorfully playful and attractive for the child will surely help with their diet. Natural home remedies for ADD. This can't be stressed enough. You can't diagnose ADD all by yourself. Psychiatric evaluation for your child is very important before you administer any type of remedy for ADD. Most remedies, pharmacological or natural in nature, are sedatives that will calm the child down. Administering these without professional confirmation that your child has ADD will have very negative effects on your child's health. Homegrown catnip isn't only for cats. You and your child can benefit from this herb as well, as it has sedative effects that not only help with attention deficiency, but with relaxation and sleep as well. You can prepare the catnip as tea and add a bit of honey to make it more palatable for your child. 1 teaspoon of kava roots in a cup of water not only help with attention deficit disorder, it also helps with headache, anxiety, urinary tract problems, and emotional stress. Keep in mind that this home remedy shouldn't be used in excess or for a prolonged period of time because it might have side effects on the skin and could cause liver problems. Valerian root extract is a popular home remedy for sleeplessness, but it can also help with attention deficit disorder symptoms. It is relaxing effects that can help calm your child and help with focus and attention. Be very careful with how much you give the child since it can cause sleepiness. If you suspect ADD, contact a healthcare professional before giving any remedies to the patient. Thanks for viewing. Presented by MrsRx.com.